Danny, tough away game on Saturday, another one on Tuesday night, Oxford in the Cup. Looking forward to it?
Yeah, I think for us it's the next game, so it's always one to look forward to. Tough draw, of course, to go away to a Championship team. It's a tough schedule this week with 3 away games, but I think we love to play the best teams, because when you play top teams, they always give you instant feedback. And I think where we are as a team in our journey, we'll learn a lot from the experience on Tuesday night. And I said to our players this morning, and of course, we will use the whole squad, because I think that makes sense where we're at. We only have a small squad, and we have a lot of trust and faith in the squad, so it makes sense to use everyone tomorrow night. And we're a team that are coming together, some new partnerships and new relationships, so we'll learn a lot in that perspective, but also for our young players who have aspirations of playing at that level and hopefully beyond, a great test for them to see where they're at against Championship players.
And now the dust settles, is your reaction to Saturday's game any different to it was immediately afterwards? Because there were plenty of positives to come from it.
I think always for us to watch the game back, and had the chance to watch it back on the coach and then watch it back again on Sunday morning. I think we learnt lots. We learnt that when we get the game on our terms, we can be a really good team, and we can play with a real good control and real rhythm, and we can be a real threat with our athleticism and pace. And we also learnt that in games it won't always be on our terms, and sometimes you have to manage the momentum and control the momentum and then manage the momentum, and particularly for our young players to feel that experience for the first time. We had some players there that are playing away for the first time in the Football League, and sometimes your back's against the wall, and sometimes you have to feel the temperature of the game, and you have to feel what the game requires from you in that moment. And we spoke this morning really about how to sustain momentum when we have it, how to shift the momentum when maybe it's going against us, and how to I suppose suffer when the momentum's going with the opposition. So lots of things to take from it. We're still trying, we're still very, very early days in our evolution as a team. I think we have a group of players that have real clarity over how we play and what we do and how we do it. And then we've got some new players in the building that are learning quickly, which I think is a real positive. And I think the more we play, and we're in a great moment now, because we're in the middle of 5 games in 14 days. So we're gonna have lots of opportunities to keep playing, to keep building relationships, building the partnerships, and growing the understanding.
Yeah, and one of those players, while not new to us, might be a right back in Oscar Thorn, that in the last 18 months probably hasn't played there too much. You used him in pre-season. Must be pleased with how he's developed into that position.
Yeah, I think Oscar, I said this before, he's 6'3" and he runs at 10 metres a second. So he has some unique qualities, and he's such an athlete. And his best attribute is such a quick learner. He's so coachable. I think he's a boy that can play 7 and take the line and take the space. I think he can play as a wing back, and he can also play as a right back. And we're trying to, because he's a quick learner, we're able to help him a lot, and he's able to take probably more information than most, and this just accelerates his progress ultimately. But how fantastic when you have these physical and athletic qualities, and you're a quick learner, and you can play in a number of different positions. So he's a real asset to the team and the club.
Is it going to be a case of holding Jack Payne back, or managing his minutes as he comes in? He had a week on the grass before Saturday, and great to have him back in the squad. Yeah,
I think for us, we have to use this game to get minutes into players' legs. So there will be some predetermined substitutions, which is quite unique when you go into a competitive game. But I don't suppose we'll be the only team going into the Carabao Cup tomorrow with that kind of mindset and that kind of strategy. we always play to win. I could be playing tiddlywinks against my 10-year-old boy. I play to win, always. And we'll be doing all we can. We understand, Oxford and Gary Rowett is a very, very experienced manager, and they have some really, really good players. They had a very, very close game with Portsmouth at the weekend that I watched. And of course they're just starting their season, so we know how tough the challenge is. But for us, we have absolutely nothing to lose. We have everything to gain. I think we attack the game with loads of energy and loads of excitement, and trying to keep improving the process while getting the outcome that we would like.